You
Whoa,
could
it's my
say
gun.
vitality times 2, you pass out.
Yep, you heard it here. If you have 2 vitality, you pass out.
Getting a 3 vitality is a trip, man. You have to you have to subvert getting a 2 vitality when you have the opportunity, and get enough experience points to go straight to 3. But even then, you have to get
So,
2 before
last
you get
time,
3.
everything died.
Except
Except
Ponyta.
Road. How badly injured is Ponyta?
Let me look. Um, 4 out of 6.
So not too bad.
I was supposed to say that's pretty bad. Oh, do you mean you have 4 out of 6 left, or 4 out of 6 is how much is gone?
4 out of 6 is how much it has.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Oh, yeah, and the first thing I was just about to do was wake up my Pokemon using Hyper Potion.
That's
Or at
not how
least,
that works.
Yeah,
or
we've
not.
went over. When a Pokemon passes out, it is passed out for 8 hours, after which point it gains another health and wakes up. If you choose to use a Hyper Potion, it will regain those health points, but will not wake up until the 8 hours have passed. Unless we're
Then
like.
they'll wake up healthy.
Also, Jara is insisting that both people that fought with you and the enemy trainer stay for a camp so that all Pokemon are able to wake up. So we are resting for 8 hours. Minimum.
Okay.
Jara makes everybody some brunch for whatever time it is. Fuse, you want to get a call on what time of day it is?
Nah.
And I'll give a call. I say it's 2.
It's
Oh.
midnight. I think it was like in the middle of the day.
Sure. So if it's
I remember
noon,
you were sleeping at an odd time.
yeah. If it is noon, we are resting for 8 hours. It is now 8 p.m. Then I suppose at some point I make everybody either lunch or dinner, and or.
That sounds nice.
Should I make some rolls, or does it not matter?
Why would that matter?
No, I prefer biscuits.
Newfie gets an edge, a wheel back.
Newfie gets an edge.
Like to burn an edge.
Yeah.
Sorry, you only have one.
Newfie, however. Alright. So, time has passed. Lunch/dinner is made.
So, did I give Purple Guy a name last time?
We
Don't
don't
think
recall.
so.
I don't recall. I'm thinking a J name.
Trying to decide if I want to keep this name.
My mind came up with 2 names, then combined them, so his name would be Jarb.
Of course. Beeb.
You know what? Sure.
His name's
His
Jarb.
name is Andibert Jeffries.
Oh,
Call him
Andibert.
Andy.
A classic Andibert. Andy Bert. Alright. So Andy's Pokemons have regained consciousness.
Yep.
Presumably, well, not even really presumably. Maybe Andy has his own potions, maybe he doesn't. But his Pokemon are now awake and able to do things, despite possibly being injured. Or probably being injured. Despite being injured. Also, Newfie's Pokemon are conscious.
Yep.
It's a miracle.
It truly is. Alright.
Or 8 hours of rest. I can never tell the difference.
One moment I
Both
was...
about as likely for me.
One moment I was conscious and standing up. The next I was conscious on the ground and felt well rested. It's like a miracle happened. It's like, no, you passed out. Alright. So, I don't really have anything to say to this guy.
How are
So-
you doing today?
They just started.
One other Pokemon just started.
Am I asking that at noon or 8 p.m.?
Well, all the Pokemon are awake again.
So 8 p.m.
So he's a vampire.
They just started. He's just up way too early.
Yeah, that's the ticket. Early.
Yeah, if he ended yesterday at noon.
So yeah, fair. So I'm not. So in character, Jar is not really expecting anything through this, but out of character, I'm wondering if like the other guy's like grateful enough to gift me something. Providing food and
Grateful for
shelter
what?
for the night, and letting his Pokemon not be passed out. Literally all of them. How far
He
is
can also do
the?
that himself,
Sure.
and probably
How-
would have.
How far is the walk back to either city?
You weren't even halfway there.
Oh. Well, it is a day and a half walk. Like a 24-hour.
We made
Trip.
a roll for exactly where on the path we would be.
there.
So, about a full day. 75%. Yeah, I saved him a lot of time. Like 70% of 24 hours, 80% of 24 hours. Either way, 8 hours is not that. It's less than.
He's got 17 hours to get back to to get to Newcomb.
We're going to, yeah. He's got 17 hours to get to Newcomb. We've got 80% of a day to get to Chainstar, because that's where we're going.
He's got 19.2 hours.
Neato. So we should probably rest before we get going. I mean,
You
I guess
did.
we just woke up. I mean, I'm kind of under the impression we didn't just like, all right. It's like, all right, I made camp. Everybody sleep. It's like the Pokemon are resting. We're still awake. You know, we can do whatever. Like maybe we can train during that time.
Train our not awake Pokemon.
Well, my Pokemon are
Not,
fine.
not mine anyway.
We can all train Jara's Pokemon.
Oh yeah. Yeah, everybody's Pokemon are passed out. That's the entire point. Hmm. Hmm.
Also, I'm pretty sure you already trained today.
Fine. I can forage. Could I find any berries?
Not on the road.
Alright, so I guess we all slept. So we're all awake at 8 p.m. Waking up at 8 p.m.
Yep.
Alright, well, I want to. Jara wants to make sure all the Pokemon are, you know, walking fit before letting everybody get back on their way, and wishing them well before we continue our journey as well.
Alright. You sure do continue that journey.
Yay! On to Chain Store.
We gotta wave goodbye to whatever his name was.
Andy, with his
Andibert. Andy.
buffalo, his Buffalon, that your Ponyta is in love with, and vice versa.
Does Ponyta say goodbye?
Ponyta doesn't want to say goodbye. It was sleeping next to Buffalon the whole night. Afternoon.
Wait.
I'm surprised Buffalon didn't like literally just go aflame, considering Buffalon is Buffalon, Ponyta is Ponyta. It's like a spark through Tinder like that.
I think that falls under controlling its own flame not to burn
Someone it has an
whomever.
affection for. Sure.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Right. It's 8 p.m. We're walking to Chain Store. So you rest after 16 hours of travel.
Yep.
Wake up with a 4-hour journey left.
Hopefully our characters will be less tired than us.
Oh yeah, and it is a new day. Technically. GM calling that. Can we train again?
Well, hold on. You can't just go journeying off and expect nothing to happen.
I mean, we can. It's just whether or not it'll happen.
I mean, we kind of have to expect that because we don't know what'll happen.
You're right.
Somebody give me a D19.
With every step I take, with every move I make, I expect a dragon. 14.
Alright, so you get almost to where you were planning to stop. You're like somewhere there, probably.
Can I do some sort of survival alert to preempt what's going to happen? Insight, survival.
Sure can.
I did greater than 5, but there's no 4s, so whatever.
Alright,
3 successes.
so you're getting to where you were planning on stopping for the day when you hear a jingle in the distance and you see a truck approaching.
Oh. Do I recognize the truck?
Yes, it's a meat truck.
Whoa.
Hmm.
Is it the same truck / drivers that I helped?
No.
Oh.
I don't remember that being a meat truck.
I don't think we checked what kind of truck it was last time.
I think maybe it was just a truck.
Are any of our characters vegetarian?
Probably Ponyta, if you call that a character.
Do I have 0 money?
There's a difference between a vegetarian and an herbivore.
Sure.
Hmm.
Do I... Man, I'm spoiled with Chummer, you know? I'm like, I don't know if I just failed to save something at some point, and I can't go back and, what was the last change that was made to my... No, I can't. Chummer has spoiled me. Because I expect that now. Oh, maybe I just... Okay, I guess I have 20 Poke. I just started keeping my track of my money down here for some reason.
You could always just open a new Chummer profile just for keeping track of money.
It's just that saving is upsetting with the PDFs, because like every time I save for the first time after opening it, it's like, what format do you want to save it as? All right, well, what name? Like, I already have a name. There's a difference between save and save as. That's why you click save, not save as. Stop this. Anyway, I have 20 Poke, which seems about right. So I get out of the way of the meat truck. I know it's probably not.
In addition to the meat truck, you also see something going on behind it.
No, what kind?
It
Of
is
something.
being chased by a swarm of Pokemon.
Understandable.
What kind of meat? Is it Pokemon meat? Is there any other kind?
People meat?
Plant meat? Tree meat? Alright. What kind of Pokemon? All kinds of Pokemon?
Hold on a second.
Roll a D, however many Pokemon there are. I want this to be a Ho-Oh chasing down the meat truck. Lugia's here and they're fucking pissed about a meat truck. Oh boy, a swarm.
So there is a Spinda, a Rockruff, a Minun, and a Hypno.
What is that? A Rockruff?
Rockruff. It's a doggo.
Oh. Yeah, Rockruff, a Spinun, Spinda.
A Minun with no plusle.
Yep.
That's upsetting. I feel like you should just generate a Plusle to be there also.
Nope.
There's Spinda, there's Hypnon. Fuck, I almost typed that. And I did type that, I almost searched it. Why am I searching Hypno? I know what Hypno is.
Yeah, you have
Rockruff.
the Pokedex for that generation.
I do. And Minun.
Yeah, so go find a picture of those. And then look up nothing more about them.
Yeah, I'm looking to Spinda. And the Wakwoof.
Wonder what
People
type
also-
Rockruff could be.
People also search for Rowlet, Pick-a-Peck, Komala, Vikavolt, and Chargerbug. They fucking do. But I mean, fuck, they sure do. So, I want to empathy the drivers. To see what they're feeling. Can I do that?
Alright.
They must have pretty clear windshields.
4 successes.
Alright, so there are 2 drivers. One of them is younger and looks terrified for their life. The other is older and looks like this is a perfectly normal thing.
Which one's driving?
The older one.
Oh, okay.
He's used to this.
The younger one is terrified because there's a fucking Spinda back there and they're gonna go crazy, you know it. And a Rockruff. And, okay. Can I empathy the Pokemon? Because they could be furious that meat is murder, but they could just be hungry.
Roll it.
Whoa! Okay!
They
You
want
did
that meat. They very much want that meat.
I'm gonna turn to Newfie and say they want that meat.
Alright, can you give me a D4? Rockruff has done this before.
Makes sense.
Rockruff knows the route.
Rockoff waits for this truck. Alright, how fast is this truck going?
Not very.
Are the Pokemon like struggling to catch up?
They're going at about the same speed.
Does it look like they could jump onto the truck at any time? Or are they like behind a bit?
It
Like,
looks
I'm wanting
they're
to-
very slowly catching up.
Yeah, I'm like wanting to know if they are like playfully going after the truck, waiting for someone to throw the meat. Like,
No,
Like what, like,
no,
ex-
they want the meat.
they are pursuing the truck.
Yes, they are pursuing the meat.
Somehow in my mind, the truck is only going ice cream truck speed.
Yes.
I'm not sure how the Pokemon would be chasing at that speed. I guess they're behind a little.
Like, it's ice cream truck speed when it's not actively trying to get kids.
Okay.
Hostile ice cream truck.
Ooh,
trying to get
meat
the
trucks
kids.
here.
That's honestly what I was like when I was like looking at my character sheet. Like, how much money do I have? I'm like, I'm gonna stop him and buy a slab. It would be great for cooking.
No, it's not interesting. He's not interesting. He's not interested in stopping right now.
So, would this truck be going slower or faster than one would be capable of going on their Ponyta?
Ponyta's fast. Ponyta can catch it.
And they are going to Newcomb, yeah?
Yes. From Chain Store to Newcomb.
All right, I want to ask them, like, as soon as they're within earshot coming towards us, I want to ask them, like, hey, you guys need some help?
It's about that point that you realize that you are on a giant turtle blocking the road.
I step out of the first thing I said is I step out of the way.
Well, you do, but you don't control your Pokemon.
Sure. I want to tell my Torterra to get let's let them through.
Alright, Torterra scurries out of the way as fast as its giant turtle body will let it.
Yeah.
Which is actually pretty fast.
Yeah, it's faster than me if I recall. And I asked them if we could do anything. It's like if they need any help.
Do they have their windows rolled down?
Yeah, the younger one is pulling down the window, like asking for help, trying to flag you down with his arms. So the older one is just kind of pushing the arms down, like, we're fine.
Well, I don't want to fight the Pokemon. But
How many foods do you have?
I have 3 canned meals. But that's people food. But so is meat.
Let's see, I still have 2 Pokefoods left.
So if you use a canned meal is enough for to feed one person for one day, yeah? Would you say it is also enough to provide a distraction, or 1 canned meal is also enough to provide a suitable distraction for 4 Pokemon? Or apply number here.
I think the Pokefood would be
Not
more
when
distracting.
There's an entire truck.
Yeah, but it's a truck that's far away and closed off. But this is a full can of meal.
It's not really far away.
But it is still sealed off and moving. And this is food right here.
They can get the door open. Rockruff promised.
All right. Upon the older one saying that we're fine, I'm going to say the dog one looks pretty confident. I don't know.
Oh, the dog's.
Yes. Yeah. There's a brown little pupper over there, and he looks like he's knows this path, like he's been here, he's done this before or something.
Hold on a second. All right, Jerry, brace. And the truck starts going off the road.
Oh, okay.
It's part of the route, I'm sure.
Does Jerry brace?
Oh, yeah.
All right, what happens next?
You see something fly out of the window.
Is it meat?
No.
Is it Jerry?
That would fall under meat.
Alright, I want to inspect the item. And by that I mean look at where the item landed to see what the item is, rather than intricately check every detail. I just want to look at what it is. What is it? Identify.
Give me an alert.
Maybe I will. Three successes.
It looks like Jerry just lost some kind of badge.
Oh.
As the truck drives off performing evasive maneuvers.
Sure. Did it fly out of Jerry's window?
Yes.
Alright. Well, I know what I gotta do. And first thing is call out to the truck, say, hey, you dropped something. After identifying the badge. And then I grab the badge.
Sounds like they're a little too far ahead now.
So have they just changed direction or have they increased speed as well?
They're speeding up, they're going off-road.
Alright,
They're
well,
performing evasive maneuvers.
this badge looks pretty important, yeah?
It's hard to tell. It's got the logo of the meat company that they work for.
What's the logo?
Which is
The same as with the giant thing that they have on top of the truck. It's meat on the bone.
Mob. Alright, well, I pick up the badge and look to Newfie. So we've got to get this back to them, yeah?
yeah.
This badge has got the meat on the bone logo and official distributor.
What's the full name on the badge?
Jerry Jerryson.
No.
Jerry J. Jerome. Jeremiah Doer. You gotta do her. Alright.
Well, I think me on Ponyta would probably be our best bet.
Yes, Jara agrees.
And I have officially lost the will to resist calling the other guy Ben.
Oh no! How many flavors of meat do they have back there?
Oh, you don't even know.
At least 31.
They got the whole secret menu.
An additional 31. You unlock them through hours of play or number of battles.
Well, better try catching up to this truck.
Yes, Jara entrusts the badge safety to you and say, get this back to Jeremy.
Jeremiel.
Jeremiah.
Jeremy.
The Jeremiel items.
I hop on Ponyta and tell her we gotta catch up with the truck and give him his badge back.
As a reminder, it is currently 10 in the morning.
We still have 2 hours of not planned rest. So I'm sure we're not tired at all.
Yeah.
Right,
You know,
so go ahead and give me a dex roll. Dex survival. Athletic.
Assumedly Ponyta's.
Yes. For the pwn.
I really need to work on some of Ponyta's stats. I got 2 dice to roll.
2 dice?
Don't have any in survival.
But if it's the only action you're doing, do you get +2?
No.
Not unless there was. Wait, does Ponyta have any running like moves, like charge or something?
There's a tackle.
No.
Hold on. Does Ponyta attempt to tackle the truck? If so,
Get in
would
range.
you?
I'm on it.
Well, I guess.
Okay, actually, I do have some experience I could spend to get 1 point in survival, if you'll allow that.
I will
So what-
allow it.
What dice is being rolled to pursue this truck?
A dex survival athletic. I've only got dex right now.
All right.
And now 1 survival. Let's
The
see,
need
how much
to
were
go
those?
faster has unlocked a hidden strength within Ponyta.
Let's see, the fight, survival, and contest were 6 or 8.
Fuser, are you just joking, or because I know hidden strengths are an actual thing in this?
6.
Okay. So, skills are just those main 5, and everything else is.
And were you referring to the move Hidden Power?
I mean, the moves that instead of having experience cost have question marks next to them, next to every Pokemon. There are certain circumstances GM can be like, you know what? This is a thing that would, like, despite the Pokemon not usually knowing this move, this is a
Those are
situation.
move tutor moves.
They are?
Those
I
are
thought it
move
was
tutor
like.
moves.
I thought it was like. It's like the idea is the Pokemon can move them, but they typically don't. You have to, like, specifically pursue them. And, like, know that it's like, I probably have the Pokedex for it. It's like, oh, I see this Pokemon can do this.
By
Or
the way,
otherwise.
it's irrelevant right now.
Yeah.
Ponyta learned hidden power.
You did it.
The ability to go fast. Turns out it wasn't very
Hidden
hidden.
Power fast.
So do you think this is important enough to spend a will on?
I mean, we get them back every day.
Yeah. Probably not doing too much since it's going to be taking a rest soon, so Ponyta will spend a will.
Now, not only is it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it is 10 a.m.
Which means
Alright,
nothing.
so that's that point that you invested in for Go Fast gave you half of a -1.
So 3 successes.
3 successes.
Yeah.
Is that enough
You don't
to
have be
catch?
faster, Ponyta. You're fast enough already.
Is that enough to catch Ice Cream Truck plus speeds?
Yes. You are now at the window.
Is the window rolled down?
Not yet.
I'm motioned towards him to roll down the window.
Okay.
You dropped your badge.
Oh, thank you.
How difficult is it to hand it to him?
Give me a throwing roll.
I mean, if he gets his arm out the window, I'd rather get it into his hand.
It's a very bumpy ride.
Guess I'll just have to pick it up again if I miss. So what would throwing be?
I believe that's Dex Fight Throwing. Yep,
Catch.
dex fight throw.
1. Does he make a catch roll?
Alright, you toss it at him. Like, it flies off weirdly, hits the edge next to the window, and he manages to catch it.
Wonderful.
Hooray. Maybe you should pin that to your shirt.
It was.
Maybe you should keep your hands down.
Well, he's rolling the window back up. Thank you, goodbye!
I wave goodbye.
Are the Pokemon still pursuing him off the path?
Yes, but they're gaining some distance now.
Okay.
I
That's a good
run over, I guess, to slightly in front of the Pokemon, and I throw one
I
of
run
my
over two
Pokefoods.
Pokemon.
Reminder that most of your
Two
Pokemon have
of them.
1 health left, unless you've healed them.
I healed them
Okay.
to at least over half, or pretty much like Ponyta is full, and then the rest are 4 out of 5 or 6.
Okay.
Yeah, like I run in front of to the chasing Pokemon and throw down one of my Pokefoods in front of them.
They trample it.
Is it retrievable?
Hmm.
Or did you destroy a Pokefood item?
My food is
Well,
destroyed.
they trampled it. If you
It
want
is
to try
destroyed.
eating it, you can go ahead.
I meant getting it, like, you, like, cup it back into its wrapping and, like... wait. Dexterity, knowledge, crafts to get it back.
If you want to try that, you can go ahead.
Jar is... Oh, is Jar there too? Like, Jar would have watched
Jar's
unless
a
they...
bit away now.
Like, Jar would have stayed on the path and watched unless they, like, everybody started getting, like, out of eye line. In case Jar would have started to follow.
Well, I mean, if the Pokemon don't stop, then I'm probably not going to try to stop them or get them to come back.
You don't want that sweet, sweet Minun? Or that sweet, sweet Spinda?
I want the Rockruff, maybe. He knows
Rockruff,
what he's doing.
I challenge you to a Pokemon duel.
It can evolve into
Right.
one of 3 exciting flavors.
Eat your dog.
I think based on this scene, we know exactly which one it would evolve into.
I'm contemplating whether I actually want to try for this now.
And the last Pokemon was what? Hypno.
Can't really imagine Hypno running.
All fours on a full sprint. If that won't give you nightmares, it will. Wait, is Hypno the one with the furry collar or the one with the trout nose? Trunk nose.
Look at your Pokedex.
Yeah, it's the one with the furry collar.
Or just look at the Pokemon.
Would, but it's not on the map screen.
That's your fault.
How would you catch a running Pokemon in a friendly manner?
You could have
Throw a
asked for
Pokeball at it.
You could have asked for some meat from the truck.
How far away is the truck and the Pokemon now? Just saying, I'm going to ignore the poke food on the ground now.
You can catch up from this distance.
Can I go back up to the passenger side window? Motion him to roll down the window.
Hey,
Yeah?
can I have some free meat?
No, I'm going to pay for it. So can I buy some meat from you?
Just kind of looks over to Ben.
You can just toss it out. Hopefully I can toss my money in.
Well, what are you waiting for, Jerry? Get back there.
The question
Jerry
is, do they
starts
give...
frantically nodding his head. What would you like to order?
What do you got?
Kind of like
Meat?
cautiously like puts his hand outside the window, points to the side of the truck where they have the menu.
I was going to ask if they had like a ice cream truck style menu.
Just get their like T-bone biggest steak meat surface area slab.
I don't think I'm like that fancy. T-bone's expensive.
Yeah, but you saved his badge. You should get a discount. You should roll cool plus con to get a discount.
What is my cool con? I don't know. I'm not sure if it's me or my character that's too nice to ask for a discount.
I mean, the worst they could do is say no. You know, like no, full price.
Believe in the heart of the NPC that they'll give me the discount themselves. Yeah, I'll get a somewhere medium tier steak.
Well, a reminder that like size of meat doesn't always determine the price. Filet mignon is it's like a very rather small cut, but is top tier. So you could go for just the biggest, cheapest steak. I don't think the Pokemon's terribly mind.
Give me a table and chart of the size to quality to price ratio of all the meat.
I need to figure out the exchange rate between $5 and Poke.
Well, let's look at a bike.
How much is a Poke food?
It's
10 Poke, I think.
Let me go back. I think it's 20. 20 or 25. I know it's 50 for gourmet. So I think it's 25 for regular.
Journey. Pokemon dry food pack is 10.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
Alright, so this is 30.
Okay. So let's see, does it have a like side or back gate that lifts up?
I think doing that would be foolish of them, considering the rocky terrain.
Yeah. I mean, either way, he's got to give the meat to me, and I gotta give him the money. Like, hopefully they'd have their stuff strapped down.
Now you got to toss 30 poke into the truck, and then he can go into the back and get what you're asking for.
Okay, well, I'll go ahead and toss in the 30.
Alright, roll it.
Better.
Nice. You managed to throw money into a truck.
Pretty difficult if it's dollar bills.
It's also pretty difficult from a moving object into another moving object.
Wind resistance, what's that?
The Rockruff eats the poke.
I mean, at least it does help that I'm not the one that's having to do the running.
Fair.
So Jerry gets up, goes into the back.
And he
yells,
never
"Ow."
returned.
Eventually he comes back with your steak.
Does he make a throwing roll to me?
You can totally cook your steak on your ponytail.
I could.
Or we could, acknowledge that animals probably like their steak uncooked. Actually, where I was originally going with that is, or we could cook it on my actual stovetop.
I don't know if the Pokemon will wait that long.
Yeah, that's why I started to go for that instead.
Give me a Dex Survival Athletic to catch it.
Literally my best roll. I think
Okay.
I do.
You are already caught. Omewe Shinderu.
It's already dead, too.
The meat
With your
is.
superhuman reflexes, you managed to catch that steak before he even throws it.
Wow.
Like, he goes
Wonderful.
to throw it, and then it's just not in his hand anymore. You've already gotten it.
Thank you.
Well, come. Rolls the window back up.
All right, you have steak.
So I ordered a medium okay. What size is it? Like, would 4 Pokemon be happy chewing on this?
It's the size of something you would get out of an ice cream truck.
But it's meat.
Weird.
Yes.
Hmm.
It is a
I mean-
tiny steak.
It's like fudgesicle sized.
It's like ice cream's pretty small comparatively.
Yes. It is a tiny steak.
I mean, that is actually like filet mignon sized. Maybe a little bit bigger even. Depending.
So now, how do I get this to just Rockruff?
You.
Okay, I'm going to start by having Ponyta like slow up towards where the Pokemon are, and I'm going to wave the meats in front of them. And then I'm going to veer off and see who follows me.
I'm just waiting for one of them to jump into the air and grab it out of your hand. Before we address anything by name in character, I think we should probably roll for Pokemon knowledge to know Rockruff is called Rockruff.
He's a rough.
Sure is.
Alright, give me a cool contest perform.
Let's see. I'm going to spend a will since I want to catch this Rockruff.
You got one will left.
Well, the first will I spent was Ponyta's, and this is mine.
Oh.
3 successes then.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Hypno is following. Minun is following. Rockruff is following. And
Good.
Spinda is following. Spinda thinks about it for a second, but then decides to chase after you.
Now, part 2 of my thought of in 5 seconds plan, I start U-turning towards Jara.
Alright.
Maybe by the time I reach him, I'll have thought of what I'm going to do. So
Rockruff is notably ahead of the others.
I was just about to ask you that.
Rockruff turned off first, then Hypno and Minun, then Spinda.
Rockruff's a fucking punk. Yeah, I can open that thing, but I can open that thing so we can all get the meat. Oh fuck, one piece of meat. Something warning Ben wasn't in the plans.
Okay, so once me and Ponyta gets back up near to Jara, I'm going to tell him to get the cookware ready.
Alright, Jara does.
And then I guess I'm going to just run circles around Jara and the turtle. I already forgot the Pokemon's name.
Torterra.
It's something. Torterra, until either the Pokemon get tired or Jara finishes cooking some food.
You just told me to get it ready. Are you asking me to cook a meal for the Pokemon?
Yes.
Alright.
To give the meat to Rockruff, and then so the other 3 aren't disappointed, they can have some of your cooking.
Alright, may I roll for cook?
Alright.
Is that continuing to be dexterity, knowledge, crafts?
Yep.
Okay. This continues to be. I'll edge this or will this rather.
I'll spend a fake coin on this.
I will re-roll that if possible.
You can re-roll at -2.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow!
Really?
Wow!
Okay. Well, fuck you, I guess.
So,
Jar just flips you off.
Isn't your food making skill usually higher than that?
so that's a crit glitch re-rolled into a crit glitch.
Well, no, the first one is better because I willed it.
Yeah.
Okay, question for the GM. Do will spends carry over to rerolls?
No?
Okay.
Like, the first one was 0.
Yeah, and this is
This is
crit.
-1.
Isn't your food preparing roll usually more than that?
We decided that it instead of survival, it was craft, or it was knowledge. And I have 3 survival and 1 knowledge.
Oh, okay.
So yes, it used to be higher than this. So, is it burnt? Is it rotten? What's going on here? Obviously, whatever happens, I've prepared something that upsets the Pokemon.
Alright, so you pull out your cooking equipment.
Mm-hmm.
You start cooking. Smells in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking quickly, Rockruff shouts something, and the Pokemon all jump onto Torterra, grab your cooking equipment, and run away.
Well, I guess now we gotta chase him down. Well, first I'm gonna say, hey, stop. I'm gonna try to reason with him emotionally. Can I cool a contest? Can I cool contests? Would it be etiquette? Empathy? I want to persuade them to return the stuff. Just by voice alone. Okay. So it's just 6. I'm willing this as well. 4. Oh, 3.
Just wait until they see a Torterra chasing after them.
So, Rockruff.
He's the crafty one.
So yeah, I'll be like,
Okay.
try to like reason. It's like you guys should stop because, like, if you do, I can make food for you. I don't know, or like I can make food for everybody. Also, it's not right to steal.
Alright, so
whatever.
Hypno and Spinda grabbed the cooking equipment and started, like, running sideways.
Okay.
Mine
What do you mean sideways?
like, after you start shouting after them.
Like 2 people carrying a piano.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like 1 grab from each side. Yeah.
Minun stopped. Then Hypno and Spinda put down the cookware. Rockruff wasn't quite willing to give up. Tried to grab the cookware in its mouth. It's just futilely pulling it a couple inches across the ground before giving up and just sitting.
Huffing. Alright.
At that point, I would go up to the Rockruff and give him the meat.
No, well, I guess you're rewarding him for stopping.
Yeah.
Alright.
Plus, I was planning on giving it to him anyway.
Sure, but timing. Rockruff just killed a man. Oh, that's right. I was gonna give this present.
Alright, cool contest empathy.
Moi?
No, the person
I
giving
thought
meat.
Well, it's something I'm good at, so I wanted to make sure.
And give yourself +1.
Ooh. I don't know why I have to keep checking what my cool contest is, given I just rolled it. Yeah, I may as well will this too.
Three successes. Alright, Rockruff will just barely love you forever.
Conditional love. Ah.
Let's see. Well, let's see.
Unconditional love asterisk.
Do I let it eat the food for? Do I let it eat the meat or give it the Pokeball? Like, I'm gonna let it back out after the Pokeball, but at what point is it considered caught?
It's considered caught after the Pokeball stops shaking.
Well, I guess I'll set the Pokeball near it, and it can decide. I'm gonna guess it's just gonna eat the meat first.
Oh yeah, it's eating the whole steak. Which is actually pretty big for it.
Meanwhile, Jara is going to ask Cubone to help it move the cookware back to where it goes, and then start preparing meals again. Cubone, with its bone club, has 5 strength.
That's really
I
strong.
don't think that the Bone Club would really help with this.
That's it back where it was.
It's an Omnitool fuse. It just works.
No.
Well, Torterra might damage it because it is fine wear. Like, Torterra is useful for its own things, and
But you're fine with Cubone bashing it with a club.
not bashing it. Like, lever and pulley, basic mechanics.
He can put the bone through the handle of, like, the pans and pots, and then put it over his shoulder.
Well, even without the bone club, Cubone has 3 strength. And I'm helping Cubone do it. Should I roll, or we just move it and I get straight to cooking? Sweet. Alright, now I'm cooking again.
If Hypno and Spindo were able to do
it. I get a success. I think I was wanting to will that, but yeah, sure. Will it. I know it's not retro, but I was. Yeah.
I feel like with this new reduced roll, 1 is edible. You're just not gonna wow anyone.
I don't want it to be just edible.
You made food.
We're not gonna be hungry.
Yeah, I feed the rest of the Pokemon.
It's not exactly meat truck quality meat.
I mean, I probably should have willed a 4 dice roll, but I think I only have 1 will left, and it would have been my last one. So, oh well. Also, we've been awake for 14 hours, so it's probably time for us to eat as well. Do we also have? Is that one success also enough to feed the rest of us too? Or is that just the 4 Pokemon?
Yeah, you make food.
Yay.
That's the point of the item.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, that's what it says in its description.
That's the point of the item. All right. So Rockruff is caught? Question mark.
Yeah, Rockruff decides to go with you. Because you have food.
Okay. I promise it'll always have something to eat.
I think
Free
that's
food
not your promise to
and
make.
the ability to chase meat trucks. Without needing to do so in order to eat.
The life of a wild Pokemon.
I'd like to think about Torterra thinking right now. It's like, what is this shit? Like eating this one success food after I made it that meal, that one meal.
What kind of
Because I
environment?
have to...
Stats for new Pokemon.
I have to get a new... I have to get a new...
Me too.
A new nature. Because it ended up being a very different one from the one that it was generated.
Is the behaviors you were giving it? Is it like calm and you were making it act mischievous?
Mild. Oh, rash. Definitely rash. Alright, you got a character sheet ready?
Yep.
Rockruff. Its type is rock.
Type a rock/rough type.
Its nature is rash.
Nature is rough.
Its nature is phone.
But we went with spoon music. Spoon music.
Alright, its ability is Vital Spirit, which has the best description.
Which is?
The Pokemon is immune to the sleep status. The Pokemon is incredible, active, and energetic. It needs constant activities or else it will act destructive. It hardly ever sleeps.
Guess I better remember to keep him out plenty of time.
So Rash
Also better-
plus Vital Spirit. Fun. Its HP is 4. Will is 3. It's got 2 strength, 2 dexterity, 1 vitality, 1 special, 2 insight. It's got
Okay.
fight +1, clash +1. Moves are tackle, leer, and sand attack. And it has 5 XP.
Oh boy.
Fun fact, was the Ponyta not able to get the badge to the guy. I was just gonna have Combi fly it over. With Combi's 4 dexterity.
Worker bees.
How would it get it into the window?
Fly it in.
Yeah, they're small.
Specifically a Combi size.
B.
There's a bee got in the car. No. Specifically, it is 1 foot tall.
Have you ever fit a 1 foot tall thing through a car window before?
Car windows are like 1.5 feet tall.
Only if you roll it down all the way.
He's saying he didn't roll the window down all the way for you to throw his badge in. Like, open it up, crack. Cracks the window. All right.
Combi comes in holding the badge backwards. Ah, no, the stinger.
Guess now I should see what its size and weight is.
Which one?
Rock rough.
Its size is doggo, and its weight is pupper.
Fuse.
Uh-huh.
You're a -2 for sleep deprivation.
No? 1/2 meter tall and 9 kilograms.
The size of a pupper, we have seen again and again, is 9 kilograms exactly. This has never been disproven.
Ash has a rock rough.
No, he doesn't.
Had.
1 2/3 feet tall and weighs 20 pounds.
And we know it's not shiny because we rolled for that already.
Yep.
Bacteria.
That's right.
Where's the bacteria Pokemon? Germ Pokemon. Colossus. No, not German.
What?
Where's the German Pokemon?
I looked up germ Pokemon, and Google brings up Colossus. It's the cell Pokemon, but you know how in Google's description it will bold words similar to what you were searching for. And one of the words it bolded in the description is German. I'm like, no! Like, I see what you're trying to do, but don't.
Alright, and this Rockruff has 3 loyalty, 3 happiness, 2 disobedience.
This Rockruff is in the mood.
It's a new thing for my Pokemon.
The final form of Solosis.
Also, I don't know why, for my Fennekin, in its size, it's Fennekin.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I don't know why that's there. I don't remember typing that.
Ironically, if I were to type in Torterra in my Torterra size, I would be wrong.
That's true. That would be true. Fennekin is 4 inches less tall and the same weight. So
They can
Fennekin is
be
significantly more dense than Rockruff.
they can be dog buddies, canine buddies.
Solution is whoa. So,
But then he can also be rock buddies with Shangmo.
good. So, Jara.
Sounds tired.
Yeah, Jara makes no effort to catch any Pokemon from here. Jara's next Pokemon, Jara would like to have it be water type. Or plant type? I think it was plant or water.
Oh yeah, something I was gonna ask. What's the natural habitat of a hypno?
Anywhere it pleases. GM, what's the natural habitat of a Mr. Mime?
Pokedex.
Your mom's house.
I'm not Ash.
Right, the natural habitat of what?
A Mr. Mime. I remember Pokerole's take on this.
Habitats. Urban.
That's almost frightening. So that's where they naturally spawn. It's like, oh, you built a city, Mr. Mime show up.
Yeah.
And they find you.
Yeah. The Pokerole description for Mr. Mime is you don't find Mr. Mime finds you, or something like that. It finds you, I think.
They also have 8 zero moves.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. Anyway, that's all settled. Are the other 3 Pokemon just kind of disbanding with their group, with their leader being gone?
Any other Pokemon you need to know the habitats of?
Not currently.
Tyranitar, so we can avoid it.
God, that Tyranitar is definitely up there with one of the Pokemon that my other character, hypothetical character, wants to catch. My other character is the polar opposite of Jara. They just care about being the strongest. Like, not in a beating other people kind of sense. I mean, like, lifting weights. Like, they want to physically be the strongest. And have Pokemon that represent that ideal. Tyranitar, Nidoking, Aggron.
Alright, you want to give me a lore roll for Tyranitar?
Do you, Newfie?
Do you want to teamwork it? See what we both know?
What are their dice for it? Should lore, so that's
Insight,
knowledge.
lore.
Insight? Intelligence? Insight? Intelligence, probably.
Those are the same thing.
Yeah. So I am helping you with 4 dice. Oh, no, not 46. Or not 44, 46. 3 successes.
Huh. Hey, you got 3 extra dice. Watch 2 of them be 1s.
We'll just see about that.
And
The other one
be
be a...
1.
Oh!
No, just 2 successes extra. Also, it's 1 success extra.
But it is 1 extra success. 3 successes
they
to
live
know it.
in caves and on mountains.
It's a good thing 90% of this island is mountains, apparently.
Good thing we didn't encounter a group of 5 Tyranitors in that cave.
Would you, Fuse, would you even make it 5 Tyranitar, or would you just say you encounter a Tyranitar? Like, I feel like there are certain...
You wouldn't encounter a Tyranitar. Because I filter based on stage.
you encounter the starting
Pupitar.
stage, and
The
then when we
Larvitar.
approach it, then it evolves.
The Larvitar and Pupitar.
This encounter was stage 1 or 2. Which is why there ended up being a Hypno in the group.
Like,
Yeah, that's a stage 2 Pokemon.
I feel like there are certain Pokemon that warrant only being one of them. Like, all right, give me a stage 1 or 2 Pokemon. I need 8 of them. Oh, a Snorlax? Turns out there's only one. You know? Are you gonna have 2 Snorlaxes laying
There's
about
a
the same
Snorlax
road?
blocking the road.
Yeah.
I walk around it.
No!
There's another Snorlax beside it.
There are
I
8
walk around
Snorlax.
both of them the other way. There's a third one. You want to keep walking around?
There's a great wall of Snorlax.
I climb over it. There's other Snorlax atop. No.
If I keep climbing up, they'll eventually crush each other.
I dig underneath. There's a Snorlax.
Turns out it was 8 Snorlaxes all along. All right. Yeah.
So, you're gonna rest? Rest with your new friend?
Sure.
I can't rest with my new friend. He doesn't sleep.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be up.
Yeah, I'm gonna train before going to sleep, so we'll be up for 18 hours and then sleep.
That
So
makes
it's
sense.
10 a.m. Then it's noon again. Because we train for 2 hours. Is it trained for 2 or 4 hours?
That was just one.
Yeah, so you know what? This gives great opportunity for training. Let's try to tucker out that Rockruff. Just generally staying active and keeping it entertained, active. Yeah, keeping it active.
What are you doing?
More hide and seek.
That is an activity.
I could say hide and seek with tag. That would be more likely to tucker it out. But I feel like that would entail some. Well, no, that could still be dexterity.
Practice tackle. Does your Torterra have tackle?
Let me look. Yes, it does.
You should get
Absorb.
some reins to hold on to, then have you use tackle to get around places.
I don't think I've known Torterra long enough to put reins on it.
Just something to hold on to.
Yeah, hide and seek with some tag involved. That way we can tucker out the little pupper. Hopefully.
It better be the Seeker.
Remind me to buy some padded armor next time we get to the store. So he doesn't break any ribs.
Yeah, Rockruff is the designated seeker for this game. So in this, like, I'll phrase it like, today we're going to be doing an exercise that allows us to train our ability to evade detection from those who we don't want to see us, as well as, for some of us, training our ability to detect those who are seeking to hide. Or stay hidden, rather. I'll phrase it all nice and fancy, and it's like, all right, you're it. Let's go. Hide and seek. So what do you think? Dexterity? Survival? Because that's both alert and stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. greedy. Actually, insight.
Okay. Insight plus. Oh. Whoa!
Oh boy.
Can I reroll that?
No,
Okay.
you get nothing done.
So insight, survival.
Yeah, we're too busy
Gotta
trying
figure
to
out how
occupy.
a crit glitch on a training roll works.
Holy shit.
Man, nothing gets done.
That day, nothing got done.
Alright, so nothing got done and something bad happens.
Well, we are trying to put ourselves in a situation where somebody's hidden and trying to not to be found. Do we lose one of our members?
So, first, hey Noofy. Good news. Rockruff doesn't care about one of those ones. Bad news, it also doesn't care about the success.
Yeah. He could have had a success.
It becomes a negative one before it balances out to 0 again.
Alright, so I want you to list off all the members on your teams, minus Torterra.
Hey, he proved he can hide good.
That's true. So, Combi, Venipede, Nidoran,
List
Cubone.
In writing.
List them? Okay.
Oh no, we lost Jara.
I'm just putting it out there.
You just can't figure out where you are.
I mean, I could be lost. I'm like, oh man, this hiding space place is so great.
Noofy, have you seen me?
Hmm.
Like all my Pokemon regather at camp. I'm off somewhere. I'm like, oh boy, they're never gonna find me, and they never do. And then after
Next
like an hour,
character.
all right, here comes me and my Aggron.
So now should me and all of the Pokemon try to find Jara?
I'm still waiting for Noofy's list.
Oh yeah.
And then I'll roll in secret to determine who is lost.
Let's see. Yeah. I could have made that in more of a list like, but it's in order.
I would have appreciated it more with less like. So 11.
You didn't ask for it though.
You did say to
It'd
list
probably
them.
help if I did 1d11. Okay. Are you kidding me?
Is it me?
No.
Is it Newfie?
No.
Well, he's gonna have to go down the list and see who it is.
I think he knows who it is.
But we don't know who it is.
Is it Rockcroft?
Like, no. Like, after canceling out those two, you should know exactly who it has to be.
Is it Cubone?
Of course it is.
No!
Oh.
No! No! Can I will this?
Use will to add 1 to the roll.
Yeah.
It was actually Jara.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my strong will to get lost instead of my Pokemon.
Yeah.
Because that makes sense.
Use my strong will to not let the lonely Pokemon be alone.
But that was the point of hide and seek.
So, what's the time scale here?
Alright, so it's been 2 hours. You were having your fun game. You did like several rounds. And then I want you to give me Insight Survival Alert.
Alright. Well, I'm definitely willing this. I don't care retroactive.
Well, I do care retroactive.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
Is that
Cubone's
something
not
I
here.
Okay.
Alright. Well, I'm glad you don't care retroactive, because now I'm going to will looking for a Cubone.
That I'm guessing you'd like some help with.
Yes, absolutely.
What would that be?
Insight Survival Alert.
Okay, here's your help.
2 successes. I'm looking at my Pokemon's moves right now to see if anything could be useful. Nidoran has Leer. It's eye-based.
Pidgey is very good at looking at things.
That's true. Could I have Combi go above the trees and get an aerial view? To get another plus or something?
Pidgey as well.
Oh, because he is supposed to be hiding. This could end up being a very bad idea, but
He's hiding on the top of the tree.
we could gust the tree line to knock everything loose. Okay, so that could be a
Punched
very...
my monitor and turned it off.
Why twice? I'd like to think both of those were conscious
I was reaching
decisions.
for something behind my monitor, accidentally punched it, and happened to hit the power button.
I like to think you're just sitting there. You lift your arm, make a fist, punch your screen, lower your arm, then go up and raise your arm again and press the power button. I just punched my monitor and turned it off. Alright, so Nidoran, Leer, Combi, gusting the tree line, ruffling things up as well as getting an aerial perspective. Pidgey's also there. Gust or not, Pidgey's also an aerial perspective. Do we get any extra bonuses for all this?
You can have them help.
Huh? Oh, have them help. Sweet. And it was... Insight... Survival?
Alert.
Alert. Alright.
help from Pidgey. He's very helpful.
Pidgey is very helpful.
Alright, so first, here's Combi's Insight Survival. Oh! Combi.
Flyers are very helpful.
Sweet! So that's +4 successes, or +4 dice. Nidoran has Leer.
Yeah, because Newfie doesn't exist.
Well, +6 total. Nidoran's going to Leer into the forest, focusing the eyesight. Does that count?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Forest gets scared.
Sweet. +8 successes, or dice.
Anyone else helping?
Venipede has Rollout. Cover more ground, but
I mean, everyone else is going to be combing through the forest, assumedly, but that's essentially the help.
yeah.
Rockruff has a keen sense
Oh!
of smell.
And maybe you want me to just roll survival insight for all of the Pokemon?
Any
Torterra's-
Pokemon that's helping.
Torterra knows the forest. Torterra is the forest.
There is no forest.
Where are we?
We're
In a
in a
field?
grassland.
The hell? Alright. Well, plants. Torterra is going to speak to the plants. No, Torterra is going to use Razor Leaf to cut the grass to...
Don't cut
So
Cubone.
if Cubone is hiding in the grass,
No,
we'll
okay.
know.
Torterra is going to use the fact that it has 6 total insight plus survival skills. I really want Torterra to help because that's a lot of skill in this. Torterra's tall.
How about Torterra helps because Torterra is good at this?
Sure. Yeah.
You don't need a special reason.
Okay.
Insight survival. Okay, so that's 8,
Plus 11.
9, 10, 11. Sweet. Alright.
Anyone else?
So,
Is Rockruff
let's
helping?
see. Yes, and I wanted to ask.
-2, of course.
Okay. Can I just combine all this into one roll instead of separate ones, since we're just looking for successes?
What?
Sure.
Can I just roll
No.
all the dice all together? Or do you want?
Because it might matter
Individual.
with ones.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Ponyta,
Nice, so that's plus 12.
Fennekin,
12.
Changmo-O,
14.
and Rockruff with his -2. He only has 2 dice to begin with, so no dice to roll.
Venipede only has 1 insight and no survival. So while I could have it roll, and that would ultimately get...
Venipede gets a die.
You want them to roll?
Yeah.
Alright.
Do they have disobedience still?
Oh, do they? Venipede. Yep, they have 1 disobedience, so they have no dice.
No.
Alright, oh, let me double check everything. Combi has no disobedience. Venipede has disobedience. Nidoran has no disobedience. Torterra has 2 disobedience. Okay, so take 2 away from... So that's -1 for
that's
Torterra.
13.
Yeah.
So plus 13.
And I am willing, so plus 14. Well, plus one success. All right.
Venipede is too busy looking at Combi, and Rockruff is too busy just following around.
Playing
I
in
mean,
the grass.
hold on. Rockruff has been seeking this whole time. Wouldn't it already be helping?
No, it's bored.
Regardless of disobedience? Okay. Alright, so 6 plus 13.
Rockruff's
Rolling
fine
in the
going,
grass.
but then
9.
it's going.
So 19 dice. And I'm willing this. 8 successes.
Alright, so that's
6 successes.
yeah,
7
successes.
7 successes total.
A bit above superhuman. So hold on a second. Seven.
Seven.
7.
Ponyta's the one that finds it. Alright, is Newfie riding Ponyta? Or did you split up?
It's a good question. I'd probably refer to Jara asking if the better strategy would be to all split out and comb out, or some other kind of way.
I think we're all splitting it. Like, everybody knows what we're looking for.
Then, yeah, we're all separate.
And more hooves, or many hooves make light work, as they say.
That's why Ponyta found me.
Alright, so Ponyta finds Cubone. What does Ponyta do?
I don't know.
Alright, you hear a neigh.
Alright. Can I empathy that?
As Ponyta's owner, I'm going to guess that means she found something.
Yes, but Jara is a bit shaken up. And nay could mean anything. May I empathy the nay?
No. How
No?
dare you?
So don't empathy it?
Roll it.
Okay.
There's something there.
Alright. Jara is going to run over to the Ponyta.
Also,
Jara's
the
just
something
learning.
is danger.
Something is in danger?
The something is danger.
Oh.
Jara's just going to learn how to speak Pokemon soon enough.
Danger of what nature? Is it a type of neigh that lets me know I should come and see, or is it a type of
Definitely.
neigh? Okay, then I go and see.
I mean, I would be coming and seeing either way.
Yeah. Well, it's like, oh, by the way, everybody, there's a snake over here. What snake? Let me see.
The snake might have
Hold
eaten
on while
Cubone.
I need a different song.
Oh,
Give me a word.
Cubone.
I'll just go with bone.
melancholy.
Alright, this one sounds good. Good enough.
Oh.
Tense.
Sure, good enough.
Turns out Cubone was the final boss all along.
Alright, so you all get to the area
Mm-hmm.
where there is currently Cubone on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
Above Cubone, there is an Embor.
Hmm.
Who is
How conscious is
attempting
Cubone?
to beat Cubone with its own bone club.
What?
What do you do?
I want to tell it to stop, first of all. Should I cool contest? Etiquette?
You can go ahead and try.
3.
Embor stops mid-swing and looks at you. You've gotten its attention.
Alright. I want to tell it to leave leave it alone. Like it's not, like it's already down. It's no threat to you. Just let it be. Is Cubone unconscious, by the way?
You can't tell.
Can I try to tell?
You can't tell.
Okay. So yeah, that is. May I make another cool contest to tell it, like just leave it be, leave the bone, like just give its bone back, leave it alone.
Hold on a second.
Sure.
Deja vu.
Yep.
Are you finding a rock rough?
Sure am. It's uploading.
He's a big one.
Brrr. Okay, hold on. Much better.
Oh,
And Jar would have run over here on his own, but told everybody to gather around.
Go ahead and arrange.
Sure. Yellow is Jara. Some approximate distance away. And Torterra's faster than me, so may well have approached it about the same time. Depending. It does have 2 disobedience.
It was still searching just as hard as everyone else.
Okay. Should I have had... Hold on. before we say that, should I roll its happiness loyalty against its disobedience to see if it is
No.
participating? Okay.
Also, I need control of Rockruff.
I guess that would help.
Hi?
But do you really control Rockruff?
Loyalty 3.
But do you really control Rockruff?
A little. Oh yeah, Newfie will say to Jara, let me know when you want me to attack this. Embor.
Alright. So after telling the Embor to... do I roll another cool contest to tell it, it's like, you've already won, give it its bone back, there's no need to fight it anymore?
No, it's not gonna listen.
Alright.
You have its attention. Oh boy. I can stop the music now.
Don't though. It's nice. It's tense. So... I'm debating on...
We need tense music.
So, okay, I'd like to empathy the Embor. Is it doing this for fun, territoriality, or self-defense?
Go ahead and give the empathy.
Ah, 2.
I guess I could see what I know about Embors.
It could be any of those reasons.
Did I try again? At a minus?
Go ahead.
Hey, actually 3.
What does this 3 tell us?
It's probably all of those reasons.
Alright, so it's approaching us. Is it approaching me hostilely?
Yes.
Okay.
It is approaching you specifically with hostile intent.
Alright. I would like to, surrounded by my Pokemon, stand my ground.
And when I see, like, hostility coming towards us, I'm going to tell... There's something I wanted to try to see how it worked out. Like, since there isn't technically a turn order until something happens, I wanted to tell just all of my Pokemon tackle. Since, let's see, with the exception of...
How much penalty do you get for that?
I don't know. That's what I was wondering.
I believe it's
before I actually
minus
did.
2 for every Pokemon if you're controlling mine, like more than 2. I'd have to check.
But if I give him the same order to just all of them, then what happens?
They get
Because-
confused.
Alright. With my Torterra, I want to joint intimidate the Embor. standing our ground. We won't be defeated. It's the hope, anyway.
And while you're working on that, it's busy breathing fire at you.
Is fire weak against? Is fire weak against ground, or is ground weak or resistant to fire, or immune to it?
I don't know. You'd have to roll.
All right. Well, first thing we do is I want. Oh, hold on. Let me check something. Cubone weighs. Oh, I never did size and weight for Cubone. Ugh. Wow. Oh, that's Marowak. Okay. Okay, that's much better. Cubone weighs 14 pounds. Marowak weighs 100 pounds. Actually, 99, but still. So first thing we do is dodge the fire.
Right.
And hope the entire grasslands doesn't ablaze.
So go ahead and attempt to dodge.
And that is survival. No, that's fight. Is evasion. Evasion is fight.
Dexterity, fight, evasion.
Well. Three dice.
You do not reduce it to 0. You take 3 damage.
3 damage.
Do you remember
Close.
his vitality?
Jara's vitality
Alright.
is. Oh, I had a damage already. Have I healed that at this point? My vitality is 1.
Okay, you take 2 damage.
All right. So I had a damage at this point already from something else. Presumably, it got healed by now.
That was from like Mud Slap way back, rescuing
Yeah.
the one guy.
You rested for 8 hours.
All right, sweet. All right,
You
I'm
recovered 1.
at 3 of 5 health now.
You should actually keep track of that.
Yeah. All right. So let me see something. Let's see if we have any ability type moves. Well, first thing I want to do is order. I think Nidoran. And I want Nidoran to go and get Cubone.
First thing that you need to do is enter
Initiative.
Yeah, I can't find the part in the rulebook about multiple commands and actions, so I'll probably just be going with
It's somewhere in there.
one at a time actions.
Oh, there's using multiple Pokemon. Okay, if you're commanding 3 or more Pokemon at the same time, then each Pokemon must roll Insight and score at least 2 successes in order to follow your commands.
I don't think that'll happen.
So
Not
2 at a
very
time
well.
is fine?
Yeah, 2 at a time is fine.
Alright.
So pick your 2.
Hmm.
While you're thinking, you can roll your own initiative.
And initiative is dexterity? We're putting in our dexterity here?
Dexterity survival.
Really? Okay.
I remember it this time.
Good. That's just really great for Zara.
And that doesn't matter for anything other than which of you 2 goes first.
Would Jar mind if I punch this Pokemon?
You gotta beat it with Cubone's own Bone Club.
Dexterity, survival. 3. Nidoran. Wow. Torterra is dexterity survival for
Is Snoopy using any
7.
Pokemon?
Yes, just choosing which 2. Well, Ponyta first. Of course.
Did you ever give that lore roll?
No, I
No.
didn't. Which
Jara.
roll was that? Oh,
What is this roll for?
Ground typing?
Oh, sure. Rolling. We're going to slash our insight plus knowledge. Yeah?
Yeah.
3 successes.
Fire is weak to ground.
I was wondering if ground is resistant or immune to fire.
No.
Okay. Ground is just normal to fire. Got it. All right. I added.
finally
No.
decided.
Speaking of, I actually forgot about stab.
Should take another
Getting
damage.
lucky this time.
Okay. All right.
With this extra PDF added with Rockruff, now it's even harder to find my way through these PDFs.
How much space is there between the grounds? How much space is there
Hold on.
to?
Is Jara actually going to try to get all these Pokemon to work at the same time?
No, not at the same time. It's going to be like one turn, one pass. It's going to
Which
be.
ones?
I was going to have
You can only have
Nidoran.
2 out.
Okay. I guess I'm putting away Combi and Venipede for the time being. So put them over here.
But Cubone's still out.
Hush.
And they can just be back.
Okay.
So, Torterra.
Intimidate. The tepig. Is that strength or vitality?
I don't think you have a move for that.
A tough contest.
Also, it's a bit more than a tepig.
Well, yeah. The Embor. Yeah. Can I not tell? Can I not have Torterra try to intimidate the Embor?
Not really.
Okay. Withdraw then.
Alright. First, you have to make your happiness loyalty.
Sure. Right. Torterra's 5 versus 2. Am I rolling 5? You're rolling 2? Oh, well. Okay, so I guess there's a point. If you get both successes, am I rolling the 2? Or you?
Hold on.
Okay.
The book doesn't feel like saying it in the disobedience section. So you just get what works.
Nice. So withdraw is dexterity plus fight plus channel. And I'm not really trying to hit the creature or the enemy or anything, so I just roll dexterity and it's plus 2 because it's the only thing it's doing, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. Two. 1.
It's a hit.
Alright, so Torterra's defense goes up by 1.
Just in time for Embor to not care about defense.
Okay.
It's going for a flamethrower at Torterra.
Alright. Torterra's vitality is 5. Plus 1.
That's irrelevant for the aiming. That is a hit.
And Torterra is grass ground, so I believe fire is just neutral.
Fire is a weakness.
Oh, right,
Fire
ground
is strong
is...
against grass.
Right, and ground is irrelevant. Dang.
It's 1 automatic damage plus 1 extra die for stab. And what's its vitality?
5.
Alright.
And plus 1
Pretty good.
defense.
Still irrelevant. Oof. 3 damage.
Alright. Torterra now has 11 health. Alright.
Embor may not have thought this one through.
Are you saying Torterra is tough?
Yeah, you're increasing Torterra's defense, not special defense.
Okay. So I'm on top of Torterra right now, by the way.
You sure are.
Am I getting square blasted by this
right.
flamethrower too?
Torterra is not on fire.
Do I get hurt by the flamethrower?
No?
Okay, good.
Otherwise would have said so.
Okay.
I'm looking the thing up real quick.
Well, hurry up, it's time for the Dragon Horse combo.
Let's see, they are both going to tackle. Okay, luckily both of them have the same amounts of accuracy.
I just hope that the hack is successful.
Accuracy? Is that a...
Accuracy. So, both the same, so here's one after another. I guess it would make... Couldn't have to. Here's Ponyta's. And Jingles.
Hits. And Embor's vitality is 3.
Ooh. Okay, that's 1 die for Ponyta.
Oh.
And 2 dice for Jingmo.
Oh.
Hey,
2 damage between them.
that takes a lot of time to look up 2 stats at once.
And you stab?
Nope, because they are not normal type Pokemon.
Speaking of Pokemon, it's time for this Pokemon.
I'm having Nidoran go around and retrieve Cubone.
Alright.
So, do it do?
Go ahead and give me a strength, survival, athletics.
Strength, survival. Alright. Any sort of +2 for this, or is it just... No?
No?
Alright. Oh.
Nidoran is in fact capable of lifting a Cubone.
Cubone weighs 14 pounds, by the way.
I heard.
Yeah. All right. Good. Good. So,
Noof.
I don't think there's anything I need to do. I could go punch the Embor.
You could. You could go punch an Embor.
Jan never said how Jarva would feel about that in this circumstance.
Does Noofy care in this circumstance?
Well, let's see. So we can't. Jarva couldn't tell how the condition of Cubone was, but did it definitely look very beat up?
It definitely wouldn't have been the first swing at Cubone.
Okay. Let me look at my stats again. Let's see, and for human attacking, that was... What was that?
strength.
Like, I think with its vitality, I would only be rolling one die, but it's still one die to roll.
Battle maneuvers, strike. Dexterity fight brawl.
But then the damage it does is strength plus anything.
Strength plus 1.
So yeah, I would just be doing a minimum of one. But
You would be doing the minimum of 1.
unless I get a crit. You know, I wanted to punch that fish, but I felt Jara didn't want me to. But now I think Jara wants me to punch this pig.
Well, Jar never wants anybody to punch anything. It's a matter of acceptance.
Accuracy. Almost crit.
Ooh, almost.
Wow.
One
That
die.
means you'll never get one.
I try.
Oh my goodness, try.
You hit the pig,
Actually-
it just laughs.
I'm gonna punch from this side. So I'm not in its flamethrower towards Torterra zone.
You should try to get its bone.
You should try doing anything.
I want to reason with the pig that it's outnumbered. And...
Pig is beyond reason.
Hmm.
Let's quote that.
But is it beyond intimidation?
Pig is beyond reason.
I mean, if Arceus showed up and told it to stand down,
Pig is beyond reason.
Pig is beyond reason.
Alright, I know what I'm gonna do. Oh, first I'm gonna heal my Torterra. I'm gonna give it a potion. I'm gonna spray it some potion, heal its 3 health
where do you spray it?
on the wounds, on the burns, in the face.
Gotta heal those nose burns.
Yeah. Alright, I've got a very special instruction for Torterra next turn. I want
What
it
is
to
it?
approach the Embor and grab the bone.
specifically what I'm wanting the Torterra to do is like rip the bone out of its hand. It's like, that's not yours. Give it back. But with actions instead of words.
A grapple maneuver.
Sure.
That's strength plus fight plus brawl.
No +2s.
That is an accuracy roll.
Oh, so +2. Whoa! Almost a critical.
It's a hit.
Alright. So with its mighty jaw, Torterra extends its neck and clamps down around the bone, the upper half of the bone being held in Embor's hands, and attempts to
What is
rip it.
Torterra's strength?
4.
Alright, the two are locked on that bone.
Can I have Torterra will?
Nope.
Okay.
It's just raw stats.
Alright.
Means it's distracted now.
Oh, should I happiness, loyalty, or disobedience? Or is that just a one-time, the beginning of the fight thing?
That was the thing you were supposed to do.
Alright, I will roll it now. Before we get too far ahead of ourselves. Alright, it wins. Just barely. And by it wins, I mean I win. We win. We both win, as a team.
Right, and as they're wrestling over this bone, Embor is going to flamethrower straight into the side of your Torterra.
Alright.
That's a hit. So I've learned that Embor actually has a really fun ability.
Mm-hmm. Is it the contact burn
It's
one?
Blaze, which works a bit differently in this system.
Oh, yeah?
Pain penalties become a pain bonus. To fire
Oh?
moves.
Oh! Interesting.
Still only 2 damage.
To damage.
And not
Lower.
on fire. Jara's going to be in trouble when the Torterra is on fire. Dragon Horse.
If it does, could Ponyta eat the fire out? Actually, I think we asked that before, and the answer was no. Like, it could, but it wouldn't put
You
it
can
out.
blaze on it.
I guess I had another question I'm not really going to worry about in this instance, but can you give just a command to your Pokemon to act on their own free will?
I'm gonna make my life easier and say no.
Aw. 2 at a time it will be then, until the Pokemon have
And they
a lot
would
of insight.
definitely have to be making those insight rolls.
I mean, it's only got but so many moves to choose from. And it's got an obvious target. Either way, tackle again from both Ponyta and Changlo. Pwn.
hits.
Boom. Jang. That's
2
a
hits.
Alright, I'm going to assume that Nidoran is not going to attempt to use a Stabilize an Ally action.
I don't think it knows how to. I told Nidoran to retrieve Cubone.
Yep.
So Cubone is going to, or Nidoran is going to bring Cubone to Jara.
Wow.
Yay.
Not getting on top of Torterra.
Okay.
It's in combat. That would be stupid.
Speaking of stupid, I've got a special action next turn.
Noof.
I tried to punch it again, but a little harder this time. Let's see. Oh, I did worse.
Critical glitch.
Jar.
Jara is going to also grab the bone. Jara's going to get as close as possible to the front of the shell and assist with strength. If their strength is tied, and I have any amount of strength, I tip the scales in our favor. And, oh, look at that! I have any amount of strength. 1 is any.
I will allow it.
Yes! I'm going to, you see I'm moving Jar for, you see there's like a little overhang on the top of Torterra's head. I'm like standing on that, grabbing the top of the bone, and yanking towards us.
You got a long reach.
And I want to tell Mbor to don't hurt my friends. Or you don't get to hurt my friends. Something like that. Do we
Hurt
yank
my
the bone?
friends.
You break the grapple.
Yes. There's the not the bone though. We don't break the bone. All right.
Thick.
Huh?
It's a thick club.
Ah, nice. All right. With that done, and presumably the bone in Torterra's jaws now, unless I were to retrieve it from there. Either way, we replace the distance between us, but not so far away as to put Cubone between the two of us again. So, oh yeah, we have the bone again. I just want to like grab Torterra's gonna grab Cubone gently and scoop up. No, he's gonna scoop up the other 2 Pokemon, these guys, and back away. Is that a thing I can do? I want Torterra to scoop up the 2 smaller Pokemon and back away.
Which 2?
These 2. This guy, this guy.
Also known as Nidoran and Cubone.
Yes, Nidoran and Cubone.
Alright, you can do that as an action.
Sweet. Scoop. Scoop. Back.
Meanwhile, Embor is mad. Alright, I'm gonna roll a d3 to determine whether Embor is maddest at Jara, Newfie, or the Dragon Horse combo.
Not Torterra, for being as strong as it.
It hasn't done anything. I believe that was Jara.
Yep.
Yes.
So flamethrower coming at you. It's a hit. And what was your vitality?
1.
Huh. So 6 minus 1 plus 2.
What?
Take 2 damage.
Alright. I'm at 1 health.
Ooh, and you're not on fire.
That's good.
7 dice, 2 damage.
So I'm panting. I'm like, grunting. I'm on the ground. I'm like, not quite aflame, but there's like smoke coming off my clothes.
It's time for Dragon Horse.
Oh shit! Fuck, hold on.
No, hold on.
Disobedience. And that's a 0 hits on disobedience, and that's 1. Yeah, so
And so what damaging moves does Torterra have?
it has
Particularly interested in ground type moves.
none. It has tackle and razor leaf and absorb.
Alright, well, instead of picking those 2 up, moving back,
Hmm.
it's going for a tackle.
All right. So tackle is
You break the grapple, and it is taking that opportunity to hit Embor with the Thick Club.
wonderful. All right. Pizza, do you know by heart what the tackle stats are? So I'll flip them up.
Dex fight. Something
Dex.
else.
All right.
Accuracy.
So that's 5d6 with the plus
Dex fight
2.
brawl, damage is strength plus 2.
Wow,
That's a crit.
that's a crit.
Strength
And
plus
the
2
damage-
plus 2 minus 3.
Strength plus 2 is 6. Plus 2 is 8. Minus 3 is 5. 5 damage.
Well, good
Go
on it.
ahead.
Oh, I'm rolling 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise,
3.
you would be dead.
3 damage.
Alright. Like, at
Also,
this
these-
point, you have managed to get Embor down on one knee.
All right.
Now's a good time to tackle it.
No! Don't make it faint.
I don't know how close to fainting it is.
It's on one knee.
I don't know what that means.
It means stop attacking.
It means he's taunting us, saying, "Oh, this is boring. I'm gonna rest."
That's not what it means. Get some empathy.
Sure, I'll try rolling empathy. What's the roll on that?
It's intuition, con,
No,
empathy.
this would not be empathy. This would be insight, knowledge, medicine.
Oh.
Three dice. Oh,
Hey.
what does that tell me about the health of this Embor?
You'll find out when you have a turn.
Oh yeah. Meanwhile,
Dragon Horse combo. What do you tell them to do?
Oh, do I still get flamethrowered, by the way? Yeah, I do. This.
Oh,
Yeah, the tackle would have had more damage because of Blaze, yeah? Or the flamethrower would have had more
Yeah.
damage because of Blaze.
It also would have had one less die. And would not have hit.
Oh! Okay, sweet. Wonderful.
Torterra's plan was better.
See, I gotta learn to trust my Pokemon. Maybe I do. Maybe that's the whole point.
Wondering if it's worth it to try Leer, but I just don't know how much it really uses strength. Actually, it says defense down. Actually, that would be good.
More potential tackle damage.
Indeed. So yeah, first, Jangmo-O is going to try Leer.
They can try.
Wait,
I mean, does anything get minused from that result?
No.
So, yeah.
okay. So one of those
Yeah.
plus twos you were giving me for tackle was from the Sick Club, yeah?
No.
Because it doesn't say that it
You
only
got a
can
crit.
be. Okay. So you said +2, +2, -3. And Thick Club does give +2 strength.
To the Cubone line.
Mm.
Yeah, Jangmo-O is going to will this. Because he's the Pokemon that has a lot of will in my team. 2 successes.
Alright, what are you doing?
Leer.
Ah.
Which is all foes in range reduce the defense of those affected. Defense down. And then Ponyta's gonna attack.
Its defense is only 2 now. But does it hit?
Whoa!
Very.
It's a crit.
It's a crit that hits. Crit that hits it, hits.
See, now I got some new math to do. Strength +2, +2, -2. 4 dice. But just 1 damage.
1 damage.
Oh, that's all we needed.
Yep.
That's what the knee meant.
Embor is fainted.
Battle over. Alright.
That's what jerks deserve.
But if you keep treating them like jerks, they're only going to continue being jerks. Maybe. I don't know. Jar doesn't know. So, Cubone. Going to check it out. How's Cubone doing?
You might want to stabilize them.
I do want to stabilize them. How do I do that?
That's a battle maneuver. Stabilize an ally. Accuracy is dexterity plus knowledge plus medicine -3.
Okay, so that's 1 dice.
It's your
Can
only action for the turn.
So 3 dice. Oh,
That's a hit.
yay.
So it's just something that needs 1 to work.
Accuracy. So unless it's evading.
Well, he's unconscious.
Okay.
Is now stabilized.
Alright.
Also, I'm using the X's now because it's more satisfying.
Frightening. Alright, you've stabilized. It's dead. You stabilized it, but you're too late. You are a failure at being a friend. So,
Cubone's hard to give CPR to.
So what are you doing with this Embor?
I mean, we've got a fire trainer.
I don't want to have a jerk on my team.
You could train it to be not jerk. And it would prevent it from being a jerk to other passersby. We are, like, near to on a path. And it is a level, like a third generation, a third evolution Pokemon. It would have been nicer to, catch it nicely, like offer it a hand when it was on its knee, like, hey, come with us to not have to worry about territory. The world is your playground, but the cost is you got to be nice. But that's irrelevant.
Yeah.
But it's still something we could tell it when it wakes up. We could wait 8 hours until it becomes conscious again, have 1 health, be in its same predicament. But we have already made it faint. Anyway. That's not my call. Jara is worried about Cubone.
Well, which thing do we want to resolve first?
Well, Cubone's going to wake up. Jara's going to bring Cubone back to camp, make a bed for it, let it rest, make some food for when it wakes up. Tend to it naturally.
So I gotta decide what to do with the pig.
Cubone's health is 6. So Cubone's currently at 0 out of 6 health, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
With enough lethal damage for it to be in a bad state, but not dead.
Alright, I want to potion it up. How does this work with lethal damage?
I believe it's 2 for 1 for lethal.
So how much lethal damage am I looking at?
Let me find out.
Sorry, Pizza. I guess there is some stuff to resolve.
That's okay, I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
Ah, okay, there it is. If lethal damage is equal to total HP, the character dies.
Yes.
So let's make it d6 minus 1.
Okay. You roll on it?
3 lethal.
Nice. All right, so 6 healing. And then it would be 12 to heal it to full, but I don't even have that much currently. Two, 6. So I'm spending 6 potion on healing its wounds. And everything heals at 1 unit per 8 hours, regardless, yeah? Unless it's like dead, obviously, or wounded.
Lethal damage doesn't just go away.
Okay. Like Poke Center or Potion healing it. Well, wait, how close are we to the next town anyway?
Like 5 hours.
Okay, then yeah, like we can just rush to the next town. No distractions.
I'm back.
Hey.
I'm
So
definitely gonna have to confer with Jara what he thinks.
Jara would be preoccupied, but if you keep pushing, Jara's opinion would be that it would probably be best to remove this thing from the area. Plus, I don't like leaving fainted Pokemon laying unprotected anywhere, regardless of their size or personality. Plus, it does seem like it was pretty strong. Maybe we could teach it to be nice. What a friend that would be to have.
I suppose. What were those 3 reasons why it was attacking? Territorial, 2 other things?
Territorial, self-defense, and for fun.
Yeah. We're just going to work on that for fun thing. Then yes, I will use my last Pokeball that I have to catch the Emboar.
Nice. If we weren't in such, or if Jara wasn't in such a hurry to get to the Pokemon Center, then he would bring up, like, maybe we should search the area for like a nest or something, a den, see if it was protecting it. But we are in a hurry, so.
Something to worry about after 8 hours.
Well, we're 5 hours. We're doing a 5-hour trip to the next Poke Center. If it were like a 9-hour trip, I'm wondering what Jara's decision would be, but we don't have to worry about that right now. So it's noon again.
Rush into Chain Storm. It was 10 a.m.
Then we trained. So the 2 hours, 12.
Noon, so it's now 5 in the dusk.
5 in the dusk, yeah.
Is worth 2 in the basket.
Alright, I bring my Pokemon to the Poke Center, which we used to work at.
Yeah, and they are rushed into emergency care.
Good, good, good. I also have Torterra. Cubone is. Oh, I asked. I also, like, first I was like, also Torterra's hurt. I'm gonna have Torterra have their wounds looked at, or their minor injuries looked at. I asked if I could be able to accompany my Cubone into care.
Absolutely.
Sweet. I do.
But I'm going to tell Jara that you should probably get your injuries looked at too.
Jara looks at you for a moment, says, and then like clutches their shoulder, like, ah, oh yeah, I forgot about those.
I figured.
These can wait until after Cubone's okay.
His wounds
Yeah.
got infected and he died.
Fire wounds, infected for flames.
Might have been like 3rd-degree burns. Who knows?
No, there was no degree burns. That's the whole point. Also, I got hit once. Anyway, yeah, bringing as many Pokemon as are allowed with me, beside Torterra because size, just to be there at Cubone's bedside when it comes back to.
They have rooms to accommodate larger Pokemon.
Ooh. Then that too.
Bring him around to the
Wouldn't
Bay
be much
Wars.
of a Pokemon Center if they just couldn't heal the big ones.
There. All right, so we all of us as a team are waiting there by Cubone's bedside, waiting for it to come to. Is it the full 8 hours or the Pokemon magic
Yeah,
brings it?
full 8 hours.
All right, so we're waiting there for 8 hours. So it's 5 to 8. 8 goes 1 a.m. Yeah. We probably sleep between this time because we've been up for
Hours.
10 a.m. to 1 a.m. or so. Yeah.
And at some point while we're here, I do get Envor healed.
I'm wondering whether or not it would be at the top of Jar's list of things
It
to
actually
mention.
only take 3 hours. Because you spent 5 hours getting here.
Okay, sweet.
So it's just
I mean,
8
like,
o'clock.
in the games, like, you bring your entire fainted team there.
Yeah, that's
with
nice.
Okay. So, this is not the case here. Anyway. Yeah, we're at Cubone's bedside. Cubone wakes up. How's it looking? How's it feeling? How's it reacting?
It's crying.
I
And then it
see.
sees you, and then it cries
Yeah.
more.
Can I empathy? Is it tears of joy, sadness?
Go ahead and give me an empathy.
Probably pain.
Well, it's just got healed at a Poke Center. 4.
All of the above.
I want to comfort it. It's like, it's okay, we're here. We got you. We got you. I want to tell it what happened about the Embor and the bone, and I mean, obviously it knows about the Embor, the bone, but I want to tell it about us, like, valiantly standing up to it and getting it to safety, and then getting its bone back, and then I, like, gift the bone back to the Cubone, and it's like, we're a team now. It's like remember what I said? We're a team now. Like, we've got you. We're here for each other.
Alright, can you give me a cool contest etiquette?
Oh, okay. Cool plus contest plus etiquette. 3.
Cubone evolves.
Woo!
Didn't expect that. Good thing he didn't crit glitch that etiquette.
Cubone devolves.
Into nothingness.
Cubone evolves. Whoa! What's new? Pussycat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So, Marowak.
Cubone is now a Marowak.
Whoa, any stat changes, move learns, disobedience, happiness, loyalty, anything change?
Normally it would gain 2 disobedience. It doesn't.
Oh, okay. It still has 2 disobedience, by the way.
In terms of stat changes, minimum dexterity is 2.
Minimum, it has 2 dexterity.
Then nothing changes. Gets more max stats.
Oh, sweet. What's that looking like?
1 in insight, 1 in dexterity, 1 in strength.
1 in insight, 1 in dexterity, 1 in strength. So now its strength, its max numbers are strength 5, dexterity 4, insight 5.
Yes.
With 6 vitality and 4 special.
Yeah.
Nice. Happiness, loyalty.
Oh, it also learns Bone Club immediately.
Sweet.
Gets access to more 0 moves. One of them is Bone Club. So, yes.
Alright, and now is a good time to write down its size. I believe its size is like a meter now. And its weight is 99 pounds. So that's a dense boy.
So, here's an important question.
Mm-hmm.
Which Marowak?
You saying Alolan, non-Alolan?
Yeah. Because it could go either.
How's that?
And there are Pokemon from all over the world here.
What's Alolan Marowak? I wouldn't know, I guess.
So there is a chance that it could be a Alolan.
Is there not an Alolan Cubone?
It's just normal Cubone.
And it evolves into...
So 50% chance that it's from either.
Alright, 1d2, or should I roll it?
I'll roll it.
Its bone will be like a juggling torch.
One
So
is
here's
Kanto,
this-
2 is Alola. It's Alolan.
Alolan. Okay. So here's the weird thing, right? The Marowak's description it's regular description. Its rough past has hardened its heart. Now tenacious and violent, this Pokemon will use its Bone Club as a weapon against foes. So it's like the evolution requirement for Cubone is after overcoming its loss. I already knew that, but I was just treating how Jara would treat any of its hurt Pokemon. But while it used to be, what does it say? The lonely Pokemon. So yeah, it goes from lonely to Bone Keeper. It's like it's like, okay, overcoming its loss, sure. But Marowak seems to be more about embracing its loss. It's like, it doesn't need anybody, ooh.
Meanwhile, Alolan Marowak.
Has many predators for an orphan
Hey,
Cubone.
hey,
Oh.
you don't have the Alola Dex.
That's true. It's true, I don't. Oh wait, the stats are different. Alolan Marowak is lighter than Marowak.
Although you do actually have this now, so you would have specifically this entry.
Okay. Many predators for an orphan Cubone, so its mother's spirit lingered close to protect her baby. This otherworldly influence made Marowak fiercer and changed its type completely. Fire and Ghost.
Yeah,
Whoa, okay. Alright.
yeah. It's a fire spinner.
Sure.
As you can see in the picture I posted in Schedule and Tabletop.
I mean, okay. Sure. We can have this be the case.
It's loading. Whoa!
Oh wait, what's its ability now?
What was its ability before?
Rockhead.
It's now Cursed Body.
Okay. I like Rockhead. Just unfortunate. Especially if it was able to learn.
Cursed Body. This Pokemon carries a curse within itself. Harming this Pokemon is not a good idea. Whenever this Pokemon is dealt damage with a move, roll 3 chance die to disable that move.
Oh!
More than one move may be disabled this way. Still think Rockhead's better?
Rockhead, I really like Rockhead with the ability. So, back when I still played Pokemon, one of my final endeavors was to find a Relicanth. Specifically a Relicanth with Rockhead. Specifically a Relicanth with Rockhead that was able to learn. It was Head Smash? Yeah. It's a rock-type move that deals recoil, but it has the same power as Hyper Beam. But with Rockhead, you don't get recoil, so you can just basically Hyper Beam every turn. But it's a rock-type move. So I just remember being really hyped about that discovery when it happened. Curse Body seems pretty good. It's okay.
Then you throw a Life Orb on him.
What's Life Orb do?
More damage, but everything has recoil.
Oh. So, Cursed Body.
Yeah, like,
Is it
not
cursed?
even a non-ranged physical move. A move.
So it's now Fire/Ghost.
Oh, it does have to deal damage.
Okay.
So if you don't take damage from the move, you can't disable it.
I wonder how that would interact with like Poison Powder. Like it couldn't disable Poison Powder, could it?
No, because it doesn't deal damage.
Right. All right. Oh, happiness, loyalty. I keep asking.
It's the same.
It seems okay. That's the same. Good.
He answered at
The
the
same
beginning.
Pokemon.
Sure, but we did just like if evolution aside, we also did just rescue it from a life or death situation.
Although it went unconscious, being beaten, and then woke up here in bed,
Yeah, with
so
its
it might not know.
with its
Yeah,
with
and
its
then
teeth
it
burn.
evolved and effectively lost 3 disobedience.
So, cursed. Is it Cursed Body or Cursed Body?
Cursed. It's
Okay.
on page 374.
Good to know.
Too bad Cursed Body isn't retroactive with all of its previous owners.
Bad jokes. Boy, will those adoption agency be surprised when we return it and it's evolved.
Oh no!
Joking, of course. Awful, awful jokes. Nah. We're family now, probably. Combi, Venipede, Nidoran, Cubone, Torterra, and some unknown water type / pant type in the future.
Like, I was about to say, like,
Type.
oh man, if you did that, it would probably just die. But like, no, it's already dead.
What's a water plant type?
So when you first said that, I thought you said water pant type.
water pants, you know.
So yeah, sorry, Jara. Cubone died.
No. Well then, is that our first in team evolution?
Yep.
Wonderful. All right. Well, I hug my Cubone. It's got a big ol'
And it hugs you.
yay! Ah!
So
touch
how
it.
is Jara dealing with the fact that this thing just evolved into something you've never seen or heard of before?
Still my Cubone. Like,
Only opinion?
yeah, pretty much. Like, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Like, new things are pretty neat. I don't know about most Pokemon, and I know this. Like, okay,
Like,
is it?
Oh, that's not the Marowak that this thing, Pokedex said it was going to be.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. Like, whoa!
Base HP is now 4.
Oh, is that because evolution?
Yeah.
So
It's
vitality,
unrelated.
base HP is 4, then plus 3, so its new health is 7 out of 7. Wonderful. And it is 75 pounds.
Might have a little trouble carrying him around now.
Wow.
Torterra. Other than the constant burning bone on both ends.
I thought you meant that I thought you meant on the fact that it's a ghost, and I am
But
I
it
am
is
but a mere
ghost
normal.
fire.
Which do you want to hold more?
Oh, also Torterra's healed.
Can Ponyta eat ghost fire?
0 calories.
Oh. There are some moves that you have lost access to.
Oh, okay. Like what?
Like, you can't learn some of the moves that you could have before.
Ah, okay. But I still know Growl, Focus Energy, Thrash,
Yeah, all
Rage,
the
Bone
moves
Club,
that
Leer.
you have.
Oh, I already knew Bone Club.
Well,
Yoink!
it learns Flame Wheel instead.
Oh, sweet. I already knew Flame Wheel. No, I'm just kidding. So that's pretty great.
For example, you can't learn False Swipe.
Oh well. Well, this has been altogether a happy occasion. Caught a big ol' strong. Oh yeah, that's something to be dealing with. Like I don't want to.
Goofy, are you
Yeah.
letting that thing out of its ball?
Once all of the stuff with Marowak is done, yes.
Yeah, there's lots of hugging and like exclaiming and talking to people nearby. Like, whoa, what's this? I'm like, oh,
So
I've never
where
seen
is
this
Newfie
before.
doing this?
Let's see, I got it healed first, right?
Yep.
Then... Oh no, where should I? Should I do it in the Pokemon Center or outside the Pokemon Center?
Here in Neo-Tokyo, millions of survivors swell in chaotic vitality and surge forward toward
You should do it in Neo Tokyo.
Anyway, I guess outside might be more its normal surroundings, so outside.
Alright.
What was that laugh for?
Just anticipation of the future.
So now I need you to roll me 1d3 plus 2.
I hope this is good, whatever it is.
Okay. Embor does not immediately attack you.
Was that its disobedience?
Yes.
That's good.
Was that one? Oh yeah.
Did you want to give me
He's got
the
1
stats?
happiness, 1 loyalty, 4 disobedience.
I figured that.
And this is why we talk to our Pokemon when we catch them, and catch them that way.
I mean, Torterra did a lot of damage too.
Yeah, I didn't tell it to do that.
Oh yeah, you did.
In fact, I told it to not do that.
Alright, Embor. It's firefighting. Its ability is Blaze. Its nature
What is
is Hasty. Has 8 HP. 9 will.
Wow.
4 strength.
Wow.
3 dexterity. 3 vitality. 3 special. 2 insight. Plus 3 contest. As its only skill.
Huh.
Moves are Tackle, Hammer Arm, Flamethrower, Rollout, Ember, Tail Whip, and Odor Sleuth.
Oh.
Probably gonna have to go over those last ones again.
Alright, I'll go through the list again. Tackle, Hammer Arm, Flamethrower, Rollout, Ember, Tail Whip, Odor Sleuth.
Okay, got all those.
It has 41 XP.
That's a lot. I'm sure you've calculated its level.
Nope. Generator says that it's level 19, but it's definitely more than that. As the generator goes off of the base stats of that stage. But it needs to be going off of the differences between it and Tepig.
Mm-hmm. Well, I got this far, and I don't know what to do.
So,
Let's see.
calculate experience and end for the week.
I mean,
We're
if we're
around
just gonna
that
end
time.
now, yeah, I'll have plenty of time to think of what I'm going to say to Embor.
And surge forward toward an unknown future.
There's experience. So first battle. I'll have to calculate what its level was to figure that out.
Well,
So I will get back to you on that. Each trainer earns 4 experience points. Each Pokemon used outside of battle gains 4 experience points. And that would be all Pokemon except for Venipede and Rockruff.
Yep.
And Cubone. Since Cubone also was not looking for Cubone. You definitely faced a hardship. It was not particularly hard to overcome. Your life was in danger, so that's 4 for everyone. And heroism. That applies to everyone too, except Cubone. Well, just the ones that were involved in the battle. So that's Ponyta, Jangmo, Nufi and Jara, Nidoran, and Torterra. Get the hero bonus.
So let's see, which ones get the life in danger bonus?
That should also be the same list.
Okay, I thought so.
I was muted. Hey, hi. Plus 12 experience overall for characters. It is plus 4, plus 4, plus 4.
Yep. Plus whatever the actual XP for the battle would be.
Right. And for the Pokemon, it was everybody but Venipede, Cubone, and the Rockruff got what? For use outside of battle?
It was only excluding Cubone and
That's 4.
Rockruff.
Plus 4.
They were the only
And
ones
Venipede.
not looking for Cubone.
Yeah, Venipede didn't really roll a dice because disobedience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Embor's level was 29.
Sweet.
So for that battle, you have 3 experience points to distribute amongst everyone. Well, 6 because doubled.
Okay, sweet. So,
And
6
that's
experience.
exactly 6 characters in the fight.
Alright, so plus 1 experience points to everybody.
Battles are pretty bad for experience.
Yeah. You think we should innately double them? In addition to the double for speed?
No. Because
Okay.
this was a battle against one Pokemon.
So, heroism.
Embor was in that battle.
Heroism is plus 4 for everybody, yeah. Except Cubone, I guess. Or everybody in the battle.
Yeah, everyone in the battle. Oh, Cubone also would be part of the hardship. They're the one whose life was actually in danger. So they should probably get that bonus.
Fair.
Jara was
Actually,
pretty
they
close.
get 8 experience for the hardship because they failed.
Yeah, you're right. Alright, so
minus 2 will points temporarily for Marowak.
is that minus 2 to what they have or minus 2 to their cap? Like currently they have 6 out of 6 will points. Are you saying it should
They
be
lose 2 temporary will points.
Alright, so I'm marking it as 4 out of 6.
So,
That would make sense.
Cubone.
Time to regain their confidence.
So Cubone has gained. Is this in the same tier as everybody looking for Cubone? Cubone has gained. No. So still nothing there. So I'm confused because there's three.
Cubone got the hardship, but not the heroism. But they did fail the hardship, so they get the equivalent.
Okay, so hardship, heroism, and what tier is the looking for Cubone? What was that? Because okay, I know there's three things that are bonus they're going around for. +4, +4, +4. One of them is looking for Cubone. One of them is
outside of battle.
One of them is that's used outside of battle. One of them is fighting for
Two of them
Cubone.
are used in battle.
So used in battle and heroism.
Hardship and heroism.
Hardship and heroism. Okay. Used outside of battle, hardship, heroism. And he failed the hardship, which is double, but not getting heroism, but he might as well have because yada yada yada. So 8, like you said.
Yes.
Torterra.
You should have taken one more damage, Shirara.
Torterra
He
is.
untook that damage.
Yeah.
Because the move
Torterra-
missed.
Torterra was used outside of battle and also heroism. Also hardship? +4, +4, +4?
For what?
Says Torterra was used outside of battle. Torterra was definitely a hero.
Yeah.
Helping
Torterra
get the
was
bone back.
in the battle, so it gets hardship and heroism.
Alright.
And
So
it's
41.
part of the search crew, so it gets that.
He's part of the team and
12.
family.
Well,
41.
13.
13?
Yeah, because of the battle.
Alright. 42 experience points. Whoa, how crazy is that? 8 more and I can increase the vitality. Or I could just increase strength right now.
And well, that would be appropriate.
Yeah.
And on that
Hey.
note, I am ending the stream here.
Wonderful.
See y'all next time.